Good morning, Campground and RV Park owners, operators, and managers. Brian Searle here, founder and CEO of Insider Perks, working daily with over 150 different campgrounds and RV parks across the country to help you guys with your marketing efforts. Really excited to be able to connect with you guys one on one here, offer some marketing advice, some marketing tips, some how to's, some trainings, just helping you guys do your best at the campground level to attract new business, drive up your revenue, increase your camper nights, things like that. So today on our agenda is Google My Business. We're going to walk you through the process of how to claim that. And then we're going to show you kind of the basics of the dashboard, what you can do, where you can click, how you can get there, and kind of help you take this critical first step to getting your online presence in order. So let's go ahead and jump right in here. We've got Google My Business pulled up here. Yesterday, I showed you that you can go to business.google.com and you can click on that Manage Now button. And then where it's going to dump you is right here. So I'm going to just use my own business as an example. We're just going to type in Insider Perks. Now, if your business is already on Google, which it should be, you'll just find your name here. If it doesn't come up for whatever reason, we'll just click Next. And then it'll ask you for a street address. So we're going to use mine. Type in your city and then type in your state here. Zip code. You do not deliver goods and services to your customers. You do deliver them as a campground, but you don't actually go to their physical place, so you can leave that unchecked. Go ahead and hit next. It's going to attempt to find a match. If it does, select it. If not, then you're going to create a new business. This is probably for new builds of campgrounds. Otherwise, you should be on here already. And then it says you already managed the listing for me. So we're going to go ahead and go in depth and look at that. But for you, if you have not verified your listing, it'll give you a couple different choices. It'll either say we can mail a postcard to your business, in which Google will send a postcard, attention you, and then you need a 4-digit code off that to kind of come back into your dashboard and verify that you own the business. If you have a phone number attached to your listing, sometimes they'll let you do that by clicking to call automatically, which is an instantaneous thing. So but either way, you've got to verify it just for your protection. They want to make sure that you're the actual business owner, which is a good thing for you guys. So let's go ahead and jump in here into our Google My Business dashboard. And what you can see in front of you is what you will see once you've verified your business or claimed your listing. And so here is our home screen. You can see over here to the left, that's what we're selecting on. And you can see a couple different options up here. For campgrounds and hotel businesses and overnight accommodations and things like that, Google has taken away the ability for you to post in search results right now. And I don't know if they're ever going to add that back, but there was a problem with people spamming in the beginning. So many businesses can do it, but people in the overnight accommodation space cannot. Up here at the top, you can also create ads, add photos. There's some performance metrics here that you can see as far as views and searches. These are going to be much, much higher for you than they are for me as a campground that people are constantly searching for. You can see some examples of those posts down here that other businesses can do in your Google My Business search box. You can see here, I've got some posts going up with our latest podcast that we do every single morning and some other information here. On the left here is a couple important things you want to go to. First, the first tab you want to check is your info. And this is the information that everybody sees in search results. So under here, you can click to this to change your name if you need to. You can click this icon and you can add more categories. You always want to make sure you're in campground and RV park. Don't worry about spamming these or putting them in more. Google's going to tell where you're most relevant. So campground and RV park is usually good enough. Make sure your address is formulated correctly. Make sure your hours of operation are here. A lot of campgrounds don't put these because we know they change seasonally or for whatever reason, they just won't remember to do it. But you always want to put at least the basic hours that you'll be open. So if it's 9 to 5 all year, even if during the summer you open at 8 o'clock in the morning for your store and you close at 10 o'clock, if you forget to change them, at least people will be pleasantly surprised versus putting 8 to 10 and then forgetting to change them in the winter and people are angry with you. So always get something up there. Your special hours, these are things like holidays. So you can put different things there if you change your hours for holidays. Your phone number, if you want to list your toll-free website. Services, you can click into that. We've got reputation management, social media marketing, website design, those kinds of things there. And you could put, pull through full hookup sites, whatever you wanted to do there. The more you can give, the better. You can fill out a description for your business here. So make sure that people can see that because it might be the only point of contact they have for your business. Opened in whatever year. And then you can click on add photos there, and you can add photos to your website or not to your website, to Google My Business as well. We'll cover that in a second. Over here, you don't need to worry so much about the store code and stuff. We've got this for our clients that we help respond to reviews to, just kind of pull into our software. So that's the main info tab. Underneath that is insights, and this gives you a lot of information about the people that are searching for you, what keywords they're using to find you, the total views and where they found you at. Things under engage like actions and driving directions and all kinds of really cool metrics like phone calls that will absolutely be filled in for you guys. Because again, I'm more of a nationwide marketing business. I'm not so much of a local company here in Cleveland that's looking for people to come visit my office. So you're going to have that stuff, and then you can kind of compare photo views and stuff like that. And for our clients, we do have this pulled into a nice, really cool dashboard that's a whole lot easier to navigate to. The review section is next. You can see we've got one review here. Really need to do a better job, practicing what we preach and getting more reviews as well. But you'll have a ton more reviews here. From here, you can actually reply to these, and you can edit your responses as well. So they're sorted conveniently into haven't replied, whatever it may be. So again, if you're our client, we have a dashboard where you can respond to Google, Facebook, TripAdvisor all in one place. But if you want to come directly to Google, you can do this right here. There is a messaging feature as well, where you can come in here and you can hook up your cell phone or whatever. Google will not disclose it to people. But you can set this up and allow people who have questions on Google My Business to text you if you want. And you can try to answer some questions there for them. And then the photo section, again, one of the most important here. It's sorted into categories, so you can see by owner. These are the ones that kind of I've uploaded, some camping stock photography, our logo, picture of our team, kind of stuff like that. And then there's photos by the customer. So this is kind of the outside of the office space. And then you can sort these into interior, exterior, at work, team, some of which are relevant to you, some of which aren't. For the most part, you want to make sure that your logo or whatever is your profile picture or your logo, both can be the same interchangeably. You can have a kind of a generic looking cover photo and then just put 10 to 20 pictures of your campground. Because here's the thing, customers are uploading pictures of your business, as you can see here, and they're uploading a lot more than I have. And so you want to make sure that you're putting forth the best side of your business as well to make sure that you're doing that. So overall, that's a quick highlight of Google My Business and some of the things you can do. You can also click on users here. And if you want to add additional people to access your Google listing, for example, if you have somebody on staff or you decide to come work with us, we'll need access to that. Or anybody who's doing marketing on your behalf can help you manage that, kind of just like Facebook. So that's a quick overview of Google My Business. Hope you got some value out of it. Hopefully your creative juices are kind of flowing, thinking of ways that you can take advantage of this, correct your information online, really get out there and make and put forth kind of your best face, so to speak, to people who are looking for a place to camp in your area. So until tomorrow, really appreciate again you connecting me with me one-on-one. I'm more than happy to listen to your suggestions as far as questions you'd like to see answered. You can email me at Brian, Brian, at insiderperks.com. So until tomorrow, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you again.